wedding, because you about to be an ATLien.
Anyway, what about Nestle Crunch Head Simon? Y'all want me to talk about Simon? Well, the ratings are going down, but Simon needs some money, apparently, because according to Radar Online, Simon owes somebody some money from a real estate transaction gone bad. He is being sued for $200,000 because he did not go through with a real estate transaction on a mansion he was considering purchasing in Florida. Radar Online has reported it was a $5.8 million mansion that Simon says former Real Housewives of Atlanta star Porsha Williams, soon to be husband Simon Guobadia, is in the middle of a nasty fight over a $5.8 million mansion. According to court documents obtained by Radar, a woman named Suzy Levy. Suzy is suing Simon and a company named Sunbelt Title Agency in a complaint which was filed in August. According to the suit, Suzy says Simon agreed to purchase her Fort Lauderdale home for $5.8 million with a $200,000 deposit. The parties negotiated for a bit before reaching the final settlement, the final agreement. The home in question is a 7-bedroom, 9-bath, 7,078 square foot, 3-story estate. In June 2021, Suzy says she handed over the fully executed seller documents to the closing and escrow agent, Sunbelt Title. However, she accuses Simon of failing to pay the remaining balance of the purchase price. Suzy claims that Simon has defaulted on the deal, despite her being ready, willing, and willing to close on the date. The seller claims to have demanded the $200K deposit to be turned over to her. She claims Simon denied defaulting and inquired about mediation. However, Suzy says she agreed to mediate, nominated a mediator, and made efforts to schedule a mediation. The buyer is in default of his obligations under the contract and has materially breached the contract by, among other things, A, failing to purchase the property in accordance with the terms of the contract, B, failing to close the transaction contemplated by the contract on or before the closing date, and C, refusing to permit the escrow agent to pay the deposit to the seller despite prior demand. The lawsuit is seeking the $200K plus damages and attorney's fees. Ooh, child. You know what's crazy? Is a lot of that happens in a lot of real estate transactions when the buyer doesn't pay the escrow or doesn't pay it in time, and then they decide, the seller holds the house for the buyer, and then the buyer decides, oh, okay, I done found me another house, and just defaults on the contract, and then the seller normally would keep the escrow money because that's what the escrow is for, to basically hold the house for the buyer. However, if the buyer doesn't ever doesn't ever pay the escrow, the seller has no remedy for holding that house and losing in potential sales. So, Simon, a lot of times, they don't sue. A lot of times they don't sue. They just go ahead and, sell it to the next person. But if she could prove damages, if she could prove that, now she can't sell her house for as much as they agreed upon, or that she lost potential sales or any of that, she gonna win. She gonna win all the money, honey. And sometimes, listen, I paid my escrow late, but I paid it. But I knew I was gonna get my house. I was like, here go y'all money. Hold my house for me, and then the escrow comes off of the purchase price. So, if y'all buy a house, that's what happens. You got to put the money. It's almost like a deposit, like a little down payment. That's what happens. The seller takes the house off the market when you decide that you want to put a contract on this house, and y'all agree on the contract, and both of y'all say, okay, now it is a binding contract. Now we are going to move forward with the closing date, and then the buyer never puts the escrow money on, and then walks away from the contract that was binding, then they owe that escrow money. That's what happened. That's what happened. Yeah, it's good faith money, Lucinda. Thank you. It's good faith money. And so Simon didn't pay the money. Simon didn't pay the money, and Now the lady want to earn this money, honey. She want her money because it's like shit. That's the money that I pulled it off for you. So we'll see what happens. That Simon is a scammer. She can get it. You're right. She can get it. Like I said, most of the time, the seller doesn't sue for it because normally it's like, like 5,000, 10,000 or whatever. But 200,000, shoot, I sue for it too. You better give me my money. Give me my coins, Simon Guobadia. You got it. Cut the check. Yeah. Thanks for the real estate class. Okay, y'all better go buy you a house. I told y'all better go buy you a house. Anywho, he said you even had to do that with buying a new car a few months ago. You put some money down, honey. You put your money down on your car. I saw your video the other day of what Funky did to your townhouse. Child, man. Okay, I know what he did. He know what he did. Y'all know what he did. Let's move on. He's a whole liar. Anyway, better sell that Costa Rica place. Ooh. Not Simon knew he couldn't afford it. Y'all so wrong. Porsha said on the Tamron Hall show that she and Simon had already bought a house. Is this the house they had already bought? Is it another one? Y'all let me know. Is it another one? I don't know. Porsha took that money to Phipps Plaza. He using Porsha. Jezebel, that's your girl. Now you done flipped the script too. Now you don't believe in love. Now that Porsha was sitting with her family in front of her family and friends with that whole married man and accusing Dennis of being a cheater. It's the hypocrisy for me. Y'all, we went through this yesterday. It's like Dennis and Porsha, yeah, they were engaged, but they weren't married. But you sitting over here dragging that whole man name, and yet you sitting next to a man who is married. Wife is pregnant. Well, at the time that it was filmed, and y'all not calling him no cheater. I don't get it. He said Porsha was lying through her veneers. Okay. Yes, thank you, Princess AG. Y'all go ahead and like this video, please, and thank you as you coming on in, honey. That's why them ratings low. That's why them ratings low, because people don't trust Simon. They don't trust him. Simon around here saying freak. We about to do the Airbnb thing. Nope, that was the house that Simon was purchasing for him and Jessica. Oh, Your Majesty. Don't do that. Jazzy and the Kandi Cody Click. Jazzy is a Kandi. She low key. She over here spying for her boss, honey. That's okay. That is quite all right. You don't trust Porsha either? Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. You said Simon is purchasing time sharing. Y'all are hilarious. Anyway, there's that. What else did I have to talk about today?